That's not a violation. Braking because someone's lane changing and signaling is not illegal.
The vehicle behind
the car was speeding.
Apply its brakes.
No, how do you know? How do you know he wasn't speeding? If you're saying I was speeding, then he must have been going even faster.
Speeding. That was an unsafe lane.
Is a person that abides by the law, and the law is I haven't committed a crime, so I'm not providing you any information. I don't have to provide you any information by law. So if you want to call me a good citizen, allow me to practice law by not giving you information because I have not committed a crime.
Welcome back to ID Refusal 11, where we stand up for civil rights and hold law enforcement accountable. Today, we have two intense encounters. First, a high-end sports car gets pulled over in Anaheim, California, and then a massive standoff over a warrantless search and unlawful detainment in Columbia, Missouri. These cops went too far when they tried to push for ID without an actual crime. Will these citizens fold under pressure, or will they stand their ground and refuse to show ID? Huge shout out to the original channels for documenting this and spreading awareness. Make sure to subscribe to them. Links are in the description. Go watch their full videos. Tell them ID Refusal 11 sent you, and let them know we love civil rights. You will definitely learn a lot and have an opinion on this video.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good. I'm Sergeant Gonzalez, Anaheim Police.
Nice to meet you.
The reason why I'm stopping you, did you notice I was behind you?
Yeah?
I'm sorry?
Yeah?
Okay. I noticed that you were obviously going faster than 65. And then you made an unsafe lane change.
You're kidding me, right?
I'm not. Do you have your license and registration, please?
Yeah. So the whole time I was being passed by the, I don't know, like 20 other cars around us.
Can you speak up? I can't hear you.
I said, we were being passed that whole time by the 20 other cars around us. That wasn't a concern to you, hey?
Can I have your license and registration?
That's kind of what I thought.
I noticed the license plates, they don't seem like California, or is there a near, where are they from?
So, how is it?
I'll go over there so I can talk to you, man. All right.
How is it an unsafe lane change?
Okay, so here's the thing. You obviously caught my attention because
I drive a Lamborghini.
You're like, no, not necessarily, because look, I'm a sergeant. I don't normally pull traffic stops, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So I noticed when I looked at my speedometer, I was pacing you, you were like over 80 miles per hour. And the other thing is you're revving your engine, like exhaust loudly.
What? No, that's how the car drives.
So much that when I was on the phone, the officer was like, what is that I was talking to? The other thing is, when you made a change, when you're in the number one lane and you made that left lane change, the vehicle that was behind you had to stop on its brakes.
Well, that happens sometimes.
Well, that's what I'm explaining, the violation.
That's not a violation. Braking because someone's lane changing and signaling is not illegal.
The vehicle behind
the car was speeding.
Pulling someone over purely based on the type of car they drive, or because the exhaust sounds loud from the factory, constitutes an unreasonable seizure. The driver does exactly what you should do. He calmly cross-examines the officer's logic, pointing out that signaling and changing lanes is not illegal. By forcing the officer to articulate the exact violation, the driver exposes the lack of legal foundation for the detainment.
Brakes.
No, how do you know? How do you know he wasn't speeding? If you're saying I was speeding, then he must have been going even faster.
Speeding. That was an unsafe lane. So where is this license from?
It's from British Columbia, Canada.
How long have you been in the state of California for?
4 days.
24 hours at
vacation?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Is the license valid in Canada?
It is.
Is this registration? This is your insurance?
Insurance is the small one. Registration is the big one.
You know what the speed limit is on the freeway?
Yeah, it's 65.
Okay. And how fast do you think you were going?
65.
Okay. All right, wait in the car, okay?
Yeah.
Unsafe lane changed my.
Not sure what he's doing, but he's on his phone.
He had to find his ticket book. He said he's a sergeant, so he said he doesn't typically do traffic stops. So we're just hanging out, waiting. Currently in the car, no air conditioning. Kind of warm. It's nice, actually.
Here's the holdup. My dispatcher's saying that your license is suspended.
But it's not suspended. I've had something that was on my license from years ago.
Was it 2019?
Yeah, long time ago. And that it's been cleared up, and it pops up once in a while, but it's all cleared up.
Do you have any documentation indicating same? Because right now our records show that your license is suspended.
What would it be suspended for?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out.
Like something in your guys' system is like super archaic, and it shows up just
Well,
like
I think
when
it's the different countries that's the problem.
Yeah.
Did you have a California ID before?
No.
Okay.
I've never lived here. I've always been a tourist. I had a ticket.
It says also, that's what I'm trying to confirm. It says that you have a California, or no, a non-issued driver's license or something like that. So you never had an ID in California?
No.
It seems to me like this was almost planned.
What was?
This whole like encounter between me and you. Is that accurate?
Do we know each other?
No, but just the way like, it just seems almost like you're trying to bait me into like some social media thing. And I'm smarter than that. I'm just saying like the cameras right away, just the way you're revving your engine, driving, just very unusual. Again, I'm a sergeant and I don't normally pull people over on the freeway, but the way you're driving, I actually thought you couldn't see me or something because I came up very close to you to try to look at your plate and read it.
Okay.
And I couldn't get it because
When the traffic violation narrative collapses, the sergeant attempts a psychological pivot by accusing the driver of baiting him for social media. This is a common intimidation tactic used when an officer realizes their probable cause is severely lacking. The First Amendment guarantees the public's right to film police officers during the course of their duties, and exercising this right cannot be weaponized to extend a traffic stop.
couldn't recognize it, obviously because it's from Canada.
Okay.
So this seems like it's all like planned by you. Is that accurate?
No, I mean, I don't plan getting pulled over ever.
Right. Did you see me behind you?
Yeah, I saw you.
And you thought I should rev my engine loudly and kind of be almost like driving a sports manner?
Well, I'm driving a sports car, so it sounds like a sports car.
No, I understand that, but it just seemed like, to me, I'm telling you.
Are you a car guy?
Am I what?
A car guy.
I don't know enough about cars to even say, yeah, I know very minimal. Not enough to tell you what this even was when I saw it.
So it sounds accurate that you don't know enough about this car to know whether or not I was revving it.
Well, it sounded to me that you were, yeah, it doesn't take even a lower, I guess, torque or a horsepower car, you can tell if someone's revving the engine. Like a Honda Civic, which would be a 4-cylinder, I can tell.
Well, this is a V.
Increases in noise. So that's why I was asking. So let me figure out your license thing, and then we'll go from there, okay?
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah.
So this car has it has a V12 engine. It's not a 4-cylinder, so it's going to be louder.
Like as an example, I understand this has a lot of horsepower, a lot of torque. My example to you was in my Honda Civic that I used to own that had a 4-cylinder. I can tell when a car is revving or not.
Right.
Just like you can tell if a V12, V8, or V10, right? Maybe not a Lucid or a Tesla. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not an expert in that either. But
did your Honda Civic have paddle shifters? Does your Honda Civic?
I'm not going to get into that.
Does your Honda Civic rev match? Do you know what that is? So there's an OEM feature that basically makes sure that when you downshift, it's going to align the RPMs with the engine speed.
Before you go into great detail,
well, I'm explaining the revving.
I know.
Because you're concerned about it.
I'm telling you when you ask me. So I don't know what your intent was. I know that I have traffic violations that I witnessed. You're obviously not from this area, so I have the ability to give you a warning. I keep in consideration that you're not from the area, but again, and you're here visiting and stuff. To me, it seemed like this was like, I don't know, maybe it wasn't, but maybe you guys are just ready But I'm going to tell you this. Your driving and what happened was enough for me to pull you over as I'm on my way to speak to my supervisor about something else. Okay? Now, based on the totality of the circumstances, I'm going to give you a strong verbal warning today, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I did explain the reasons why I stopped you. I'd ask that you keep in mind in traffic, maybe being more cautious when making a lane change. That's part of my warning. And the speed limit is 65. And when I'm behind you and I look at my speedometer and it says more than 65, now I'm not saying I paced you for a great distance or anything like that, but that's an indicator that you're speeding. Does that make sense?
I appreciate you giving me a warning.
All right, hold on a second.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, no worries. Okay.
You may consider if there's any documentation that you can get from Canada, because my dispatcher was reporting that it looks suspended, but I'm
So,
not sure.
so what info would he say it looks suspended? Like you're saying it looks suspended.
They were doing like some system called, I think she said Elite, which I've never even heard of. To be honest with you, I'm not a traffic guy.
Yeah.
She goes, so I asked her to confirm, and she goes, yeah, it looks to be that way, and she was trying to do further follow-up and couldn't confirm that.
So we tried it as British Columbia.
There you go.
There you go.
In my group, we tried it as British Columbia, and we got the return.
Does that say valid? They're doing further digging.
Status shows normal and valid.
Normal and valid.
Name and DOB. It's showing a class 5 or 6, and I'm Googling to see if I can figure out what a class 5 is.
Motorcycle.
Otherwise it does say.
Motorcycle, 5 and 6.
Okay, no further need. That confirms he has a valid ID. Here's the holdup. My dispatcher's saying that your license is suspended.
Because it's from a different country, some officers have a hard time finding that it's valid.
Well, that's why I asked dispatch. That's what they do for.
That's their job, right?
Right. Well, they have an expertise, right? So, yeah, definitely reached out to them because again, I couldn't even recognize your plate.
Well, you were super cool, man. I didn't set this up. Like if I was setting this up, I would have done something to really get your attention. I felt I was driving quite normally. I had people still passing me going even faster, and I honestly lane changed. I signaled, I shoulder checked because this does have a blind spot. And when I came into that lane, that guy was going way faster than I was going if he had to brake.
He did brake. And again, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to try to cite you. And that's where I was like, okay. And he looked at me, to be honest, he was like, you going to do anything about it? And I'm like, oh.
You're like, okay, this guy allegedly is doing, let's say, over the speed limit. Now this guy's obviously doing even faster than him if he had to brake.
Well, because you're coming up, like, right? So I think what happened is it's kind of a moot point because I'm not.
It's a moot point.
Yeah,
you gave me a verbal warning.
Let me ask you about this.
Yes?
What do you think of Lucid Motors? Have you heard of them?
Oh yeah, electric cars.
I test drove them.
And what are your thoughts?
It's way out of my price range, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was nice. It's fast.
You should get a Lamborghini.
I can't. It's out of my price range too. Of course, I'm not going to go too fast, but I got on it.
You got on it.
A little bit.
You got on it. My man. Well, it was good to meet you.
Yeah.
You're super cool.
Do you have any questions for me?
I don't.
All right, man. Just keep the things that we talked about. Enjoy your vacation.
Yes, sir.
See you later.
And hey, thank you for doing what you do. You guys have a hard job. You deal with a lot of and your job's really dangerous. Enjoy your promotion and go get something.
Oh, no. I got other goals.
Take care, brother. Have a good day.
While the Anaheim sergeant surprisingly let the driver go with a warning, our next encounter takes a massive leap in escalation. Watch what happens when Columbia police cross the line on private property, demanding ID and making an unlawful detainment without a warrant. This is why you must know your rights. Drop an 11 in the comments if you think these officers overstepped. Your engagement triggers the algorithm to educate more citizens about protecting their constitutional rights.
He lives here.
No, but this is not the person.
No, he's a little young guy. He's in there. They're in there.
I can. It's the First Amendment.
This is my child.
This is
She's
private.
15. If you had a little girl, you'd be
It's private property. It's private property. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, you do.
My son's
She's been here for 6 months.
my son stays here.
Yeah.
Is that your son
Is
in
that D?
with her daughter?
I don't know.
Well, her
I have a
She's
little
here.
I have a little boy here.
No, you don't. Liar.
She said her daughter is a
You don't I don't know nothing about that. I know my son lives here.
Well, I think her daughter and your son are together, maybe.
I don't know nothing about that. I came because I heard there was something going on here and my son is here. That's why I
Can we
came.
go see if her daughter's
I
in here?
no.
She's a runaway.
I don't have anything to do. I don't know anything about that.
You just said that your son stays here.
Yes, my son stays here. That has nothing to do
Could
with
you
your
help us get her daughter?
No, I don't know. When I left here, my son was here with his uncle.
Okay.
That was
what I'm
it.
saying is, she came here and saw her daughter here.
Okay,
when
I
you
have
left.
nothing. I was not here.
Okay.
I was not here. I got a call.
Listen, that's
I was
not what I'm asking.
Hey, look,
I'm
don't yell
asking
at me.
you to help us.
Don't yell at me. I'm helping you. And I'm helping you by saying I don't know what the fuck is. Look,
You don't want to.
I'm telling, ain't no helping. I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
I said my son was here.
Parent, yeah.
I am responsible.
No, you're not. You're not helping him.
No, I'm not gonna help because I know nothing about what I'm trying to help you. I can't help you if I know nothing. Well, I'm not gonna listen because I'm telling you what I know.
Okay.
And that's
You can
nothing.
leave. Then leave.
I'm not leaving.
Okay.
You're on private property anyway. I have every right to be here. You don't. You're gonna pull up and try to yell at me. I ain't your suspect. You're yelling at me.
Because you're being a jerk.
I don't give a fuck what I'm being. I'm exercising my rights. I'm exercising my rights. Nobody's in there.
That's a lie.
Why don't you get a search warrant then? Get a search warrant. Get a search warrant.
Nice,
If you think she's in there, get a search warrant.
Real helpful. Real helpful parent.
No, I'm exercising my rights.
That doesn't even make any sense. You don't even know.
It makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I'm a law student for 5 years.
No, you don't.
I have a bachelor's degree, working on my master's.
That's cool.
So yeah, I know my rights. Get a search warrant. Nobody's there, buddy. You're talking to the door. Nobody's there.
She saw them here. She saw
I don't care what she saw. Nobody's home. I just got here. Nobody's there.
That's not coming out.
Nobody's there. Move on to the next call. Okay, well, if you saw them, where did they go if you pulled in? Where did they go? I just got here myself.
They're in there.
I just got here myself.
Okay.
And y'all came up right when I got out, so where the fuck are they gonna go? Makes sense, my guy. You're a police officer. You're supposed to know how to investigate. Investigate, motherfuckers. I'm a law-abiding citizen, exercising my rights. She has no right to be here. She's on private property. It's private. You're in a private community. This is private. This is private. This is private. This is private. I don't care. New owners. This is private. We could get you trespassed. New owners. Get a warrant.
Can you get a hold of the key holder and have him come out here?
Yeah, have them come out here. You're not going in, buddy. Not without a warrant. I don't give a fuck about the key holder. You're not going in. Columbia's finest.
try to just reiterate the whole situation for you, okay? Her daughter ran away like 7 months ago.
Okay.
She's heard information that she is here. She just was driving by, saw her daughter come out of here and go back into this tree.
Okay.
That is all we.
I just came out of there.
I know.
I just came out of there because I got a call stating that there was yelling going on in front of my house. Okay.
That's probably them.
And my son was here. And
you said your son's like
my son's 3.
3? Okay.
Yeah. The last time I checked, when I left here, it was only him and his uncle.
Okay.
When I left. And I wasn't that far because I was just crossing the street when I got the call up there at the intersection at Stadium.
Yeah, I saw you at Columbia Independence.
Yeah. And I was running back towards the house, but my neighbor over here came and picked me up and brought me back to the house.
Okay.
And I took my child and put him, his mom had just pulled up from work because I called her when I got the phone call from my neighbor, letting me know what was going on. I called her and let her know what was going on.
Okay.
And at that time I knew she was getting off of work. So she should have been on her way here, but she beat me here because she was already here by the time I pulled up.
Okay.
And so I got my son and put him in the car with her.
Was that the gray car that was leaving?
Yeah, and they pulled off.
Okay. So is Selena in there?
I haven't seen anybody in here. I grabbed my child. I just looked in the house. I didn't see anybody in there.
Okay. Would you be willing to do a walkthrough with us, just making sure that she's not there?
No, I will not be.
Okay. Can you go in there and try to announce and say, Selena, come out here? That's all we want is her to come.
I can try.
That's all.
But I'm not. I'm not. What's her name?
Selena.
Shouldn't be nobody here.
Selena Doon.
It shouldn't be nobody here. Nobody here. Y'all see that, right? Nobody here. Yeah, I think y'all can wrap this investigation up really fast. It's all on video as well. Nobody's in the home.
Did you go both ends and everything?
Yes.
Can you show me?
It's all on the video. I don't have to show you. She's not home. Nobody's here.
Are you willing to tell me your name?
No.
No?
No. I haven't committed a crime, so I shouldn't have to give you any information.
Just being a good citizen. That's
Yeah, I'm a law-abiding citizen
at
at that.
Citizen.
I am a good citizen, and I'm telling you that a good citizen is a person that abides by the law, and the law is I haven't committed a crime, so I'm not providing you any information. I don't have to provide you any information by law. So if you want to call me a good citizen, allow me to practice law by not giving you information because I have not committed a crime.
The citizen astutely points out that simply existing on his own private property does not equate to criminal activity. By standing his ground and refusing to surrender his data, he forces the officers to either manufacture a crime or silently admit they have no legal authority here.
Is this your trailer, sir?
I'm not answering any questions.
Well, this is not. If you don't tell us this is your trailer or not, then we don't know that it's yours. So you don't have any authority.
I do have authority.
So this is your trailer.
I'm not answering any questions.
Then that means it's not,
Sir, we're not finna do this. You have no search warrant, and I'm telling you, you have no permission to go in.
I understand that.
Okay, so obviously that means that answers your question right there. If you don't listen, you're not. We're not gonna do this. You have no search warrant. You have no search warrant. You have no search warrant. I told you that's all on camera, that nobody's in the home. So if you don't want to take that, I'm sorry. Have a good day. But we're not gonna go about. I'm not gonna answer any more questions. I'm not gonna add any more questions. Okay? I'm not gonna answer any more questions. We'll go investigate.
That's what I'm doing right now. So we're gonna
do that. But you're not gonna step inside without a warrant.
Is this your trailer?
Go investigate.
Is this your trailer? Okay, well, we need to identify him, so let's go get him identified.
No, you're not.
Okay, let's detain him.
You're not going to identify me.
Yeah, we're going to detain you right now, sir.
I'm being detained for nothing, y'all. Do not stop recording.
We'll keep it recording. We're all recording too here. All of our cameras are going.
Yeah, do not stop recording.
We're going to identify you to make sure.
You can identify me all day, but I'm not willingly being identified. There was no crime being committed here. I have not committed a crime.
I appreciate your cooperation. You can say everything you want to say. It's totally fine. I appreciate you being physically cooperative, okay? So, did they explain to you what's going on?
I heard what's going on, and I told you.
Can I speak for a minute? Just let me speak just for 1 minute, okay? So, we're investigating a missing juvenile, okay? The mother said she saw the juvenile go into his trailer after having a conversation with him, okay? So now we need to figure out whose trailer this is. You're saying it's not yours.
I never said that.
Well, you won't answer the question.
Correct.
Okay. So then answer the question. We know who it is.
But
so
if it's not my trailer, why would I go inside? If your officer saw me come out of the trailer, so if I'm not belonging, you did see me come out. It's on camera. It's on camera. The officer saw me come out. So
do you have an identification on?
Listen, I'm not identifying myself. There's no crime being committed. I have not committed a crime.
We're just going to get you identified.
You're not going to identify me. Give my camera. Give my phone. Give my phone. I'm recording. You can't impede my recording. You can't impede that.
We'll leave it recorded.
No. Take it with me.
Yeah.
I want to record this interaction.
I'll put it in your pocket. Okay.
Don't yank on me. I'm making sure that I'm being recorded.
Hey, you got 3 cameras around you.
I don't care. I don't know if your body camera's on or not.
They're all. We have to by policy.
I know my camera is on.
Your camera's on.
You're illegally detaining me.
You're
You're illegally detaining me. Yes, you are.
We're 100%.
You're illegally detaining me.
100%.
You're illegally detaining me, sir.
Do you have ID on you at all?
I just told you I just got here. You're illegally detaining me. I have no ID on me.
Okay.
You're illegally detaining me. Hey, I don't consent to searches.
Well, we gotta find your ID.
I don't consent to searches. I don't consent to being ID'd. There is no crime being committed. I have not committed a crime. I have not committed a crime.
So we gotta figure out whose place this
Look,
is.
I told you, and your officers just told you. I came out the house, so if I didn't have permission to be here, I wouldn't be here. I just told you. My son stays here, and I came because I got the call.
Listen, let me ask you this question. We'd like to find out who you are, to find out who has authority over this trailer.
I just told you, do your investigation.
That's what we're doing.
When I left here, nobody was here except my son and his uncle. Okay?
Your son is the smallest.
Is 3.
Is a child.
Yes.
And your uncle is who?
He's older. He's an adult.
Is he like 19 or something?
No. His uncle is 25.
Uncle's 25. Okay. So we would love to wrap this up super fast.
You guys are illegally detaining me.
Well, we got to figure out. We think
I
might be
mean,
missing
okay,
a juvenile.
you can investigate, but you're literally legally detaining me against my will.
Well, because we need to find out.
Okay, that has nothing to do with me. I didn't break any law. I didn't kidnap anybody. I haven't done anything. I'm just coming here to check on the well-being of my child. Okay?
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
So you live here?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So just tell us what your name is. So
I'm not doing that because I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay. So let's do this. I'm guessing that you probably won't let us fingerprint scan you.
I don't
find out who you
look.
are.
You're illegally detaining me.
Can we take a fingerprint?
No.
Okay.
You're illegally detaining me.
Okay.
I haven't done anything wrong.
So
I told you the only person that was here.
Utilities on this trailer.
The only person that was here when I was here is my son and his uncle.
Okay. So just to let you know what we're doing right now, we've got you detained because you won't give us identification.
You're illegally detaining me.
Okay, you've made that clear. We don't have you illegally detained. We're going to find out who owns this property.
You illegally detaining me.
Okay. We're going to see who has utilities on this, and that might help answer our question.
That's fine, but at the end of the day, you're still illegally detaining me. There's no crime. I have not committed a crime.
Well, actually, we're investigating to see if there's a child in there.
Okay, if there's a child in there, it's all on video, so there's nobody in there.
But we don't know that.
Well, I'm sorry you don't know that, but I told you that. I just told you.
And
you don't have a search warrant.
But I don't know you.
Well, that's too bad. You know that I live here, and I told you verbally.
I don't know you.
I just told you verbally. It's all on video. It's all on.
Listen carefully to the officer's own careless words, openly confessing that the citizen is detained strictly because he will not provide identification. This exposes a dangerous misunderstanding of stop and identify statutes, which can only be enforced.
Camera. Your body cam is on?
Yes.
Okay, it's all on video. I told you I lived here.
Right.
My son lives here as well.
I don't know who you are.
It's fine, man. You don't have to know who I am. I've not committed a crime.
I don't think you have either.
I know I haven't.
I
just got here. Your officers verified that I had just got here. They saw me just pull out of the house. when they got here.
I believe Officer Whitmire said.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's the end of your investigation with me. You have nothing to investigate with me, my buddy. That's it. That's it.
Okay.
And I'm charging you every little minute that you're holding me. I'm gonna sue y'all. I'm telling you.
Okay.
What's your name, Sergeant Dutton?
No, Dutton.
Dutton. Hey, what's your name, officer? Gillespie. Officer Gillespie. Hey,
that's Whitmire.
Whitmire, Officer Whitmire. Yep. Thank you, sir, for recording. Because I just got here, they're legally detaining me.
I've seen the whole thing.
Thank you. I'm on my way to work. I get a call that somebody's arguing in front of my trailer. I'll come back for my kid.
Who was arguing?
I don't know who was arguing. I get a call. I'm on my way to work. I left here about an hour ago. And I was literally crossing. Your officer saw me crossing the intersection on Stadium.
Gotcha. Okay.
My neighbor came and picked me up because they heard an argument. Or yelling or something. I don't know what the fuck was happening. I came to secure my child.
And your child left with?
His mom.
His mom.
His mom just got off of work.
Gotcha. So just to let you know what's on, I know you're going to tell me it's all, we're doing our investigation, I'm explaining it to you. So I think we're trying to find out the owner of this trailer park, so we can also find out who owns this trailer, who rents the trailer, not owns it, who rents it as well.
That has nothing to do with me, man.
It totally does, if you live there.
I do live there.
That's why I told you.
Nobody was here when I left. I told you who was here.
Nobody was here when you left?
I told you who was here when I left.
What's that? I think Whitmire is trying to call the owner of the property. What lot number is this? 1.
Y'all messing with the right one. Y'all got the right one. I be itching for y'all to violate my rights. So just so I could take y'all to court. I'm a First Amendment auditor.
Where else are you done audits at?
Florida, New Madrid, Tampa, Florida, Gainesville, Florida. I've been everywhere.
What kind of properties?
Street, public, private.
Any good videos from them?
A lot. Yeah. YouTube channel.
What's it called?
Just J Love's First Amendment audit.
Any good lawsuits out of it or no?
I have never had anybody try me. Y'all the first ones. Y'all actually y'all bold. Y'all bold. Y'all real bold. Y'all won't be after I get done because I already got a civil lawsuit against Cole County.
For what? Same thing or?
Oh yeah, same thing.
I thought we were the first one.
$250,000. Oh no, they did some other shit. They did some other shit while I was in their custody. And then they tried to refuse medical attention. But it's all good though.
He's being cooperative because he's going to be taking my handcuffs.
Okay.
Can I get my phone? Finally took the handcuffs off of me. I don't know how long I was in handcuffs. I shouldn't have been in handcuffs at all because I just pulled up and their officers saw me just pull up. That's the crazy part. And they still acknowledge that I just got here. So even though I live here, I don't know what's going on. They still trying to hold me and identify me for no reason. Yeah, they're trying to say that I don't have permission to be here. Wait a minute, he lives here. They're trying to say that I'm harboring somebody, but when I left here, when I left here, nobody was here except my son and his uncle. So I was on my way to work when one of my neighbors, nice neighbors, called in, said she heard yelling.
The little cute girl that runs around with that bony nigga is my daughter. She's missing. I know you didn't see them. They just took the trash out 10 minutes ago. Okay, well the little, she be found, you seen her, she look just like me.
I don't know what's happening. I'm just reporting to make sure nothing.
It's a missing kid.
Nobody was here when I was here.
No, but I know CPD doesn't know how to handle anything.
Right.
I'm gonna report it, make sure they don't do nothing wrong.
Well, that's fine. I need my child. That's all I need.
Well, nobody's here.
I'm not trying to argue with nobody. I just know CPD.
Well, I was, like I said, I just got here, so I don't know.
My sister just died and CPD ain't doing nothing about it.
Right.
CPD can suck a dick.
They just illegally detained me, and now they want to let me go. But try to tell me I didn't have permission to be here. After they just saw me come out the house. And it's all on video that nobody's inside the house. I had searched the whole home. There's nobody inside the home. It's crazy, bro. CPD's finest, bro. I want to file a complaint. Sergeant, you supposed to be doing the right thing, man. You breaking the law out here, man. You supposed to be teaching these fellow officers to abide by the law, not break it. Hey, y'all officers got cards? Can I get one? Appreciate it. I know you busy, officer, but you got a card you could give to me when you free it up? All right. Appreciate it. And I could just come up to the office and file a complaint, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I'd just rather show face.
Sure, go ahead. Yep.
Tanner Gillespie. Yeah.
Once everything calms down, just come over. I'll send you a video.
I got you. Thank you, man. Can I get his card? You want to identify yourself? Okay, well, we got him on video, so don't need his card. We got him on video. It's cool. Yeah, I got it on video.
Drop an 11 in the comments right now if you are dissatisfied with how these officers handled the situations. Your engagement directly triggers the algorithm to push this video, educating the broader community on how to protect their constitutional rights. If you have ever been unlawfully demanded to show your ID, share your story down below. Subscribe to the channel so you never get caught off guard when the red and blue lights flash behind you. This is ID Refusal 11, where civil rights are your strongest weapon.